Colin Tate is my name, from Connexus Financial in Australia. Thank you for your comments. I have a two-part question. Firstly, can you tell us, are you authentically satisfied and fulfilled? Do you have an experience in life of being successful? The second question is, as a man with something around $20 billion of worth, what are the surprising consequences that have come with that kind of wealth? And what, at age 67, do you plan to do with it?
Well, first of all, I don't have $200 billion in wealth. That's the amount of money I manage for others, but I do have a lot of wealth, so I can answer your question. I don't think that success is like a lot of people believe it is, and for any really successful person. I think that everybody's always struggling. And what happens is, you just struggle at a higher level. It's like learning how to ski or play some sport, and you're just kind of doing this higher thing, but it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like I'm struggling. And I think it's, and it's a good feeling. The way I think of it is, I've always thought that it's like, in order to be successful in life, you have to cross a jungle. Or you could stay on the other side of the jungle and not cross the jungle. But if you choose to cross the jungle has all sorts of things that can do you harm and bite you and everything along those lines. And so the best way to do that is to go into that with people who can see things differently and watch themselves and struggle to make it to the other side. And then what I've discovered along the way is that it's always a struggle, and I enjoy being in the jungle. I don't want to get to the underside. I don't want to get out. So that's what it feels like to me. In terms of, let's say, the money, I think that there's a full cycle. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes, and dust to dust. Meaning I started with nothing, I didn't have anything, and just from the practical point of view, I don't believe that giving my kids a lot of money is a good thing. I think the best thing I could give anybody is strength, and struggling produces strength. And I also experienced my own opportunities. I think the biggest problem is a lack of equal opportunity, and there are certain things that also inspire me a lot. Nature, the ocean inspires me a lot. So it's fun to be able to make those kinds of contributions. You have to have that. It's not an obligation. I find that it's very difficult. Is saying that it's more difficult to give away money than it is to make it, and that's true because you don't have a feedback mechanism. If you're wasting money and you're running a business, then your costs will exceed your revenues and you'll go broke, and so it'll be self-correcting. When you're dealing things philanthropically, you don't have that same kind of feedback loop, and so it becomes a challenge. But it's exciting. So I guess that's how I feel.